Good morning, my lovely crafty friends. It's Bella here from Rachel Bella Crafts. Just adjusting my seat a moment. I've been playing this morning. I've been making some flowers to go on top of this piece here that we did earlier in the week. Let me get my pins out of the way before I stab myself. Now I have got the iron on, so I've got to be very careful because I want to show you, and hopefully this will work because I haven't done it yet. Now I gave the ladies from the retreat some of these pens. I have got one where the pen is actually in, the holder, but I can't find it. But they still work and you're still able to draw on some material, okay? But I just wanted to show you how easy it is. There. Just a little bit of heat and it's gone. So if you make a mistake, don't panic. And I've just done that one there. Let's see if I can get rid of all this, just a little bit up there. I'm doing it from the other side now because, yeah, I think except for that little bit there. There we go. And I've just made this. Just stand up to make sure you can see it. And it's with French knots and daisy, lazy daisy chain, and that's going on here. Trying to make sure I'm on screen, and I'll just show you. Sorry, I'm just trying to avoid the iron, so I'll unplug the iron now. Now I've done that, and I can move it because the plug's just underneath my table, which is lovely. Right, that's on the floor safe. There we go. So now let's get started. So I can put my needles back now. I was a bit worried then because I didn't want to burn my arm. But here we go. So what I've been doing, I've been just doodling. And that's one of the doodles. It's exactly the same as this one here. All right. And I'm going to show you how I did that. Very simple. If you're not sure, do it on some paper first. But as I say, you can flip it over if you've got one of these pens and it'll disappear, and you can do it as many times as you like until you like the design that you've drawn. I've drawn little daisies here. They're easy to do. And that one there, but I did mess up the leaves on that one, so I probably won't be using that one, but it's okay. It's all right, but I did mess the leaves up. Haven't quite got the idea of the leaf. I wanted to make them messy, and I did make them messy, but never mind, not to worry. But I'm just going to show you, because I was just going to sew this onto here. I'll just pin this back on so I don't lose it, because you know how things disappear off my desk. Now, I hope you're all well. Thank you for those of you that's been commenting on my videos. Very kind of you, and some lovely comments. Thank you. And it's lovely to hear from you that you're having a go. So what I do, I start at the top like this, and then I do like a tri-fold there, and it doesn't matter how big, how small that you do them, but just remember you're going to be stitching over this. Okay, so you don't want to make the loops too big because you'll find you'll have a job spreading them out, because I managed to spread those out a bit there, but if you're just new to this you might find it a bit difficult. Right, I'm going to come down to there, I'm going to do a big one there and a big one there. All right, and that's how I did it. So that's not difficult, is it? So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So I've got two there to do now while I'm on holiday. And what I did there, I did the, I'll just show you the beginnings. Now I need the pink, let me get it right. And I don't want to lose my thread, so let's pull it down a bit. I'm just going to start this little one. So this is the daisy chain. So you come up from the bottom, put your knot underneath, go up to the top of the loop there. I just want to check I am in screen. Yeah. Trying to get you down as close as I could. Okay. And then, no, I did that wrong. Sorry. I was more concerned about whether you were on screen or not. I did find my needles, by the way, and they were in a box in my cupboard that's by the side of me. Sorry, I had the thread in my mouth then. Naughty, naughty. There we go. Right, let's start again now. I'll think about this. I don't know what happened then. Right, in there, we're going to do the first one, which is at the top here. You go back in where you've just come up. Then at the top of that, and then all you do then is take your thread, wind it round, pull it, and ease it out if you want it to be as fat as what you've drawn, because if you pull it really tight and then it goes over the top bit, all right, and that holds it down. So there's the little stitches holding it down, and then I come back down here, and remember, it doesn't matter what they look like, because this pink is going to disappear. All right, so that's that. I'll just do these 3 here, and then I'll show you the French knots. Over the top, like that, and then over the top of that one, and then you've got your anchor stitch here. Okay, so let's do this side. And if you're going to try this, because it's meant to look like lavender apparently, and I've just used the colours I wanted to put on here, you can use whatever colours you like, whatever your theme is, or whatever your page looks like. Just pick out one of the colours, or 2 colours, and just go for it, all right? And that anchors that, okay? So I'm going to take my needle out there now. So you've got your 3, what we're going to call leaves, okay? So they're your leaves. And you can do them in green, and you can do them in purple if you want to make it look like lavender. It doesn't matter. I think that, and that was the colour I used on here. And I'm sorry, there's not even a number on this one, so I don't know where I got these from. I think they were just cheap ones I bought in somewhere like B&M or something like that. I can't remember. But any cheap ones whilst you're practicing, okay? So now we want the grey, don't we? Which I put under here. Let me move that out of the way, give myself a bit of space. Put that up there. And I'm going to show you the French knots now. Okay, so you come from the bottom. Don't forget to make your knot, which I've done on here, look. Got my knot ready. Pull it through. My thread's a little bit long, but it doesn't matter. I'm using 3 hang on, I'll do that again. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just getting myself started. 3 threads, because you know there are 6 on each skin, so I've only got 3. All right, so that's what I'm using. So let's do it again. Now I've got myself going. So up from the bottom, out, lie it flat. I'm doing 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull it down tight. You've got to be careful it doesn't come out, all right? Hold it, put it back where you got it from, and then just pull it. But I've got my thumb as near as I can to the French knot, okay? And that's a lovely French knot there. So let's do it again. Up from the bottom. I know some of you seasoned ladies have, oh, what have I done there? You can guarantee something will happen, can't you? I think that was because I didn't cut that bit off. I could cut it off really, because it's just going to get in the way otherwise, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Right, hold it flat down there. 1, 2, 3. Pull it down to the bottom of your needle, but Make sure, and if you've got one of these mats, they're brilliant, look. Okay, so just put your thumb on there as near as you can. Don't worry about the one you're pulling through. And then you've got a lovely, lovely French knot. Isn't that pretty? And that's what I've done on this one here. And I've gone all the way down. I have flattened them a bit now because I've ironed them, but it doesn't matter. That's okay, because it's going to get flattened in the book anyway. So what I thought I would do around here now, I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to use the pink, white, or the grey. Well, this is like a greeny grey, that one. No, it is more of a grey, actually, because this is the greeny, the beautiful green. I didn't use that one. But I'm just going to stitch around here. And I think I'm going to use the pink. And if I don't like it, I'll take it back out. All right. And because I haven't stitched anything onto the back, I can go straight through. So it's good to do your stitching before you've joined the 2 pages together. And then you haven't got to worry about it going through to the other side. Much easier with these needles, I can say. Goes through like butter. Yeah, I think the pink is quite nice actually, but we'll see how we go. Gone a little bit close there, but never mind. Bit tough there. You could do an invisible stitch like I did, you know, that I showed you yesterday, but I always like a border around them. So entirely up to you how you do it. As long as it's secure and it doesn't come off. Because bear in mind now, this is, I know it's fraying, but I frayed it back as far as I wanted it to go. And it should be okay. You know, it's funny, just the tiniest little bit of stitching just makes it look really, really nice. You can make them as fancy as you like. If you're an embroiderer, go for it. If you're just learning then, and you want to learn some more stitches, just go onto YouTube, type in embroidery stitches, or say daisy stitch or something like that. Embroidered flowers, and there's loads on there. There really is loads. Just pick one that you can follow, and you'll be away. I'm just doing this just to give you some ideas of what you can do with your book. All right? And I think this looks quite pretty, actually. That's a tough bit there, because I'm going through about 4 layers there. But that's okay, we're nearly there. Now, doesn't that look nice? I think it does. I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to go through there, and then I shall finish it off like this. Make sure it doesn't come undone. Now, because I don't want this to come off, I am going to do 2 knots at the end. Okay? Because that's all that's holding that on. So there we go. So that's that one. All right. I haven't done any more to that. I was thinking I might put this lace across the bottom and start adding some lace. I'm going to get my laces out afterwards. I had a smaller piece, or you can just even put, you could just even put a little bit on there if you wanted. But I thought if I put it down there, I can still see my stitching. So just keep adding as you go. You could add some like that on the end, so that when you fold the page over, you've got this lovely bit of lace sticking out there. All right. I mean, this is just some lace I've just cut off something. So I hope you'll have a go at that, and let me know how you get on. All right, so I'm just going to hold that up. I'll just stand up a moment, and I'll hold that up and show you up close. It's quite effective, isn't it? And we'll do some more flower stitching tomorrow. I'm keeping them short because I just want you to go away and have a little go, and then we'll do a little bit more tomorrow, and I'll finish this one off, and that can go in the other book, so nothing's wasted. But you could sit an evening and you could just make a few of these, and then you've got them, because I've got a tin somewhere with some of this in, and they're quite handy because even in your journals, I mean, I did something like that on there, look, but I used thicker, I think that was wool I used on there. Now I managed to get the stem stitch nice on there, so I've got to practice my stem stitch. So practice your stem stitch for tomorrow, and I'll catch up with you all tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And find your pens and have a little bit of doodling, because you know I like to doodle, and I hope it goes well. So take care, everybody, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.